Screwing up on stage in front of a live audience can often be very funny. It also can breathe fresh life into the performance. You know, you're doing 8 shows a week and you got to make everything sound like you just thought of this, okay? So many years ago, I'm playing Conrad Birdie, the Elvis character in by the musical Bye Bye Birdie here in Vancouver at Theatre Under the Stars. And I have this scene where there's a lot of silly dialogue leading up to a great song and dance number called Got a Lot of Living to Do. So I'm supposed to go to the fridge and open the fridge, and the stage crew is supposed to have taken a can of beer and shaken it up a lot so that when I take it and open it up, it spritzes all over the character of Albert, who in this show was played by the great Nick Rice, who now lives and works out of Toronto. But of course, the crew had forgotten to put the beer in the fridge, and I'm playing this Elvis character who's, you know, tied up inside this house and is just itching to get out. So I put on my best, you know, Tennessee, Missouri accent, and I just make up these lines. And I say, "And Albert, I'm just sick and tired of looking for a nice cold beer and not finding anything." And of course, Nick almost pees himself, and he's going to start laughing, but being the trooper that he is, he puts it all together, and he was wonderful. A few years later, I'm playing Fagin in the musical Oliver, and I'm very confident as an actor, but I'm quite aware of how limited my singing voice is. I hit the right notes, but I don't, you know, my pipes just aren't that interesting. So whenever I did a musical, you know, for months of rehearsal, you could see that the rest of the cast was thinking, how did this guy get this part, you know? And then finally, in the last few days, it would come together. So we got dress rehearsal night, and we've got hundreds of people in the audience who are friends of people in the show, and they're sitting there for free, and it's the night before the official opening. And I just did this last number, I'm reviewing the situation, which my Aunt Toby loved, and I used to do for her when she was in the hospital, actually, in Winnipeg, dying of cancer. She would ask me to sing this song at the foot of her bed. So that night, I finally got it right, and I bound off the stage. I think I'd better think it out again. Hey! And I jump into the wings, and I say to myself, I think to myself, oh, I fucking nailed that. Not realizing, of course, that my body mic is still on, and so all the little boys in Fagin's world come running into my dressing room where I'm just sitting there, and they say, oh, Fagin, you said the F word all over the park. So live performance is almost it is. It's always better. Like life, you just don't know what's going to happen or if your mic is still on.